on that one day when nothing else was said, that's the day just to gather our thoughts and to be able to begin to think. And then only afterwards we can actually do the thinking. If you ask, what is Shavuos really all about? It's about, as we said, being ready to receive the Torah. And there's an idea that each year we go through the cycle of holidays. Most people think in terms of the high holidays, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. If you prepare yourself on Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, then you're good for the year. The truth is that it's really this Shavuos, which is also a Yom Hadin. It's also a day of judgment. The rabbis say in Rosh Hashanah that we're judged for various things on each holiday, including Shavuos. But the Rebbe of Slonim says it's also a day to be judged for what level of receiving the Torah will I be at. What level will I have? Will I be at the level where I'll be able to appreciate the Torah? Will I be at the level where I'll be able to act on the Torah? To inhere the values of the Torah, to be a Torah person, Torah type of person, that people will say, oh, that person is truly one who inheres the values of the Torah, or not. This happens on Shavuos, and it's all the days of preparation before Shavuos that will determine what the level of receiving of the Torah will be. But as we said before, you have to pray for that one moment. You have to pray for that ability to receive the Torah. It's a beautiful thought. They say, "Va'etchanan el Hashem ba'et hahi le'mor." I prayed to God at that time to say. Our prayer is that at that time, the time when we're supposed to receive the Torah, it'll be le'mor. We'll have something to say. We will have done enough work on ourselves that when we get to that day, we'll have some Torah thoughts to share. Maybe you'll watch this webcast. Maybe you studied some Torah, open the Chumash, learn some Gemara. We have something to say. And for that we need to pray to be able to be ready to receive the Torah. That's the work now. Not only to do the work, but to pray to be ready to receive the Torah. This notion of being prepared is not unique to Shavuos. It applies to so many of our mitzvos, where the preparation is sometimes more important than the actual act itself. If we look at the notion of prayer in general, we have the Gemara in Brachos, where the Gemara says in Daf Lamed Beis, Amud Beis, the Gemara says that what does it mean that the Chasidim Arishonim, that the early sages used to prepare themselves a whole hour, a whole unit of time before they daven, they would prepare for an hour. Well, their day looked like this. They would prepare themselves and just sit and wait and be prepared for an hour before davening, and then they would spend an hour with the actual prayers themselves. And then they would wait another hour to just absorb what they had just done. So it's interesting. There was 1 hour for preparation and 1 hour for prayer. You would think that the preparation would be for a few minutes and then prayer would be longer. But no, there's as much preparation as there is praying itself. Sometimes the preparation is as important as the prayer itself. Similarly, when it comes to Shabbos, if we ask, what is the honor of Shabbos? You'd say, well, on Shabbos, I'll get up and I'll set a beautiful table. We say, no, you should set the table before Shabbos. On Shabbos, perhaps I'll go to my closet, I'll find the most beautiful suit. We say, no, you have to put on that beautiful suit before Shabbos. That's the honor of Shabbos. As the Rambam says, Ezehu kavod, what does it mean to honor Shabbos? Chibad tov, as Isaiah says, to honor the Shabbos. He says, "Shemitzvah alam lirchotz panav yadav v'ragla b'chamim be'erev Shabbos mikvod Shabbos." It's a mitzvah to wash ourselves, nice hot shower, nice hot bath before Shabbos, Shabbos afternoon, for the honor of Shabbos. Misatef b'tzitzis, put on a talis. In his day, that was their custom. Put on a big tzitzis. V'yoshe b'koved rosh, sit quietly, seriously. Umiyachel hakbalas b'nei Shabbos. And you just sit and you wait for the arrival of Shabbos. It's Today we have Psalms, the Kabbalah Shabbos. Then he just sat and he waited. Showin sha'achas, just sitting and waiting to receive the divine presence. Isn't that what Shavuos is all about as well? Now we're sitting, hopefully we're waiting, hopefully we're looking forward, and on Shavuos, hopefully God will come and He will greet us. It's as if you're waiting for the King to come. Sometimes there are big events and thousands of people come hours before to see the president, to see the queen. That's Shabbos, that's Shavuos. Finally, it's not only that many mitzvos, Shavuos in particular, the Jews in the desert had preparation, and that preparation is very important and often as important as the mitzvah itself for which we're preparing, the event itself for which we're preparing. Not only that, but one might add that all of life is about preparation. The Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, Perek Daled Mishnah Chaf Aleph, Rabbi Yaakov says, "Ha'olam hazeh domeh leprozu ufnei olam haba." This world is like a lobby. It's like an anteroom before the great world to come. Hatkein atzmecha b'prosdor. Prepare yourself in the lobby. Kadei shetikanes letraklin. So when you come into the great banquet hall of the world to come, will be prepared. The tie will be straight. The hair will be just right. The glasses are on straight and not crooked. We have our midos. We have our proper ethical and character traits have been worked on. We're ready. We're ready to receive the divine Shekhinah. We're ready to receive the gift of the Torah. The Jews thought that they would be able to receive the Torah, to be able to go right into the land of Israel. It took more time. They didn't exactly receive the Torah then, they had to get it again. They didn't exactly go into the land of Israel then, they went in later. But if we prepare ourselves, one day we can yet come into the land of Israel and we can yet receive the Torah. I'd like to thank Jason Lefkowitz of the JSL Studios for today's production as usual. And next time, next Monday, and throughout the week, we'll be talking about Shavuos, the ongoing revelation. Shavuos, the ongoing revelation. Thank you.